In today's book review, we are going over Answers for Homeschooling, Top 25 Questions Critics Ask by Israel Wayne. We're going to talk about what I liked, what I didn't like so much. I'm going to give you my favorite quote, how hard it was, and then also my ding rating. So, firstly, what was it even about? This book goes through a list of difficult questions and topics that most people have had about homeschooling, such as socialization, legality, what to do if your children have special needs and things like that. And it gives a biblical and proper response to some of these questions that a lot of people bring up about homeschooling. So firstly, what did I like about this book? Firstly, I like that it was succinct. There's not a whole lot of fluff in this book. It gets straight to the point. Secondly, I like that it tackled a very wide variety of topics when it comes to homeschooling. Next, what did I dislike about this book? So the only gripe, and it's a minor gripe, is that sometimes I wish that the line of argumentation went a little bit deeper in the chapters. The chapters were brief, which I actually mentioned was something that I liked earlier, so it's kind of a double-edged sword here. But there were some topics that I was truly enjoying, and so I kind of wish that they spent a little bit more time discussing the topic. But that's really honestly my only gripe. For the most part, I actually really enjoyed this book. Next is my favorite quote, and it's a little bit of a long one, so hang in with me here. It's on page 78. It says, "Academics are a means for preparing a young person for life. It gives them knowledge, skills, and abilities that they can use to either serve the state, which is Marxism, themselves, which is humanism, or God and others, which is Christianity. When viewed through Christian lenses, it becomes crucial to help cultivate students who have not bought into the party line. We want students who are truly educated, not merely schooled, who can think for themselves and who aren't afraid to go against the norm and question the status quo. The individualism cultivated in a home learning environment is most consistent with that goal." My difficulty rating for this book is medium. It's not necessarily an easy read, but it's also not really a hard read either. It's pretty straightforward, although you do have to have a general theological understanding to understand a lot of the discussion in this book. Also, it would be helpful if you have a basic understanding of the history of the public school system. And lastly, my ding rating for Answers for Homeschooling is going to be a solid 3.8. 3.8 out of 5. That's a good score. I enjoyed this book, and I highly recommend it.